What is going on, everybody? MrZDawgSwag here, coming to you with week 2 of the CPBA. Today we are facing off against Salient, and his team is looking pretty scary. I'm not seeing Alolan Marowak, which is nice. I'm not seeing... let's see, he did bring Kyurem, he brought Mega Sharpedo, brought Lantern. He did not bring Salazzle. Okay, so he opted to go for the Gligar and the Comfey. So I wasn't expecting those, but I think we can play around this pretty easily. So he's obviously got Skarmory as his defogger. So I think the best idea... I'm trying to think. I like leading Leavanny or Fortress here. I think that I think I'm going to lead with this. I'm going to lead with that. I'm going to lead with Fortress. I'm going to see if we can get up our rocks and such. If he starts with Skarmory, I'll definitely just Volt Switch, and I'll go into my Mew. So we'll see what we can do there. Alright, we are ready. Let's get it going. Let's see what he leads with. He leads with Gligar, okay. So he's probably going for his Stealth Rocks. I think I'm just going to take my time and set up my rocks. Not gonna try to overpredict anything. I just go for your turn, but I have my lefties. So he does go into Skarmory here. And I think what I'm going to do is go straight away into Jolteon. Either that or... Trying to think. I think I'm just going to go right into Jolteon. I'm just going to go right into Jolteon. I'm going to get some chip on this. Goes for defog as expected, so perfect. So we can go for Volt Switch here, and it will do a lot of damage. And we can Volt Switch back into... Alright, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. I want to see if... let's see. I don't think it's time. I'm not sure if it's time. I think the best idea is to just go into this and set up rocks. Because it can take a hit, although I don't want it to break its sturdy. So I think I'm actually going to go and set up my sticky webs. Or I can knock off. I actually might knock off. I think I'm going to knock off. Because if I can knock off an item, then that'd be absolutely amazing. So I'm going to knock off here. Hopefully knocking off like a choice something. Alright, so he goes into Skarmory, which is fine. I'm glad I didn't set them up. So he does knock off his leftovers, which is perfect. So I'm going to go back into Fortress here. He does set up his rocks, which is great. And I'm just going to set up my rocks to force him to defog. And in that case, that'll be perfect. Okay, so he does do it for that. I'm actually going to set up my Spike. I don't see why I wouldn't. I feel like he's probably running HP Fire, yes. Actually, I might Rapid Spin because Kyurem has the chip on it that I need. So I think I'm just going to Rapid Spin. I'm just going to do that. I just go straight for Scald, which is fine. So I'm going to get out my other Spike. He is lefties, so he is going for Volt Switch. He goes go back into Skarmory, so that's fine. He's going to have to defog. I'm going to go for Volt Switch. Ooh, he goes for Roost. Okay, that's fine. So now I can go into Jolteon, I believe, and just Volt Switch. Because Volt Switch will kill. I'm pretty sure. Let me calc this real quick. Jolteon. Jolteon Volt Switch to a Skarmory. Jolteon Volt Switch will kill. Let me calc Gligar. HP Ice has a chance to kill. So if he doesn't take away the rocks, then he'll die. So if I can get this thing out of the way, then that'll be absolutely amazing. And if he doesn't do it, okay, it goes into Gligar, which is fine. So I can set up, or I can go for HP Ice. Just gonna go for HP Ice. No reason to not going for it, and that's gonna take him out. So that's great. All right, so that's perfect. So we're up. We gotta keep this momentum. We got the momentum early, which is really crucial. So he goes going to Sharpedo. He's probably gonna protect, I'm assuming. What would be the best thing to do here? I think I'm just gonna Volt Switch, predicting him. I mean, there's no reason in me not going for Volt Switch, because in the case that he over predicts and goes for something else, then I mean, he has to protect here to get his speed. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch. There's no reason to not, because then I can just go into this thing. So that's perfectly fine. We'll see what he's got for me. I'm assuming he's got something along the lines of... Okay, he goes for Crunch, which is... Okay. So... I'm going to go for my Volt Switch here. No reason to not. I have all my hazards up that I need. If he is Adamant, Sharpedo, let me go for my Mega Venusaur here. He can't take me out with anything, even if he is Adamant, so I'm just going to go into it. And I'm going to click... He's really low. I might just click Sludge Bomb. And I think I will. I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb. There's no reason to not going for that, so I'm just going to do it. Alright, he goes into Skarmory. So he can't get any more speed, so that's great. And then HP Fire on the Skarmory. HP Fire does 50%, so I might lose my rocks. I might lose my rocks here. I think it's worth it, though. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going to go into Mew, because this is the perfect chance to go into Mew. He does Defog. Okay, I'm going to go for Nasty Plot. I'm going for Nasty Plot. I don't see why not. I can go into Venusaur afterwards. Actually, maybe I should taunt. I'm gonna taunt. Ooh. Already taunt. Okay. That's actually not bad. Because he can't recover up. And Comfy can't do anything to me right now. So I'm gonna Nasty Plot. He does go for U-turn, so that's kind of scary. He does go into Lantern, so that's great. Can I get another one up? If I get another one up, do I win? Let's see, what would I go for? I'd probably go for Psychic. No, I'd have to go for Dazzling Gleam. Let me calc that real quick. So if I get the +4, Dazzling Gleam, no, it's not going to work. Oh, that's Skarmory. +4 Dazzling Gleam will KO Skarmory. What about Lantern? Take off the Assault Vest. It looks like it'll KO. Comfy? I think I can do it again. Because these leftovers... I don't know. I don't know if that's the best play or not. Actually, I'm just going to Baton Pass into Venusaur right now. Ooh, goes for Volt Switch. Good play. So he can probably go into Kyurem Black here, which is probably what he's doing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. If he goes for Outrage, though, which is the only way he can KO me if he's banded, then in that case, I can just go into Mr. Mime. He does go for Ice Beam, and Kieran Black is gone, so that is great. That's absolutely fantastic. So Sharpedo comes out, and he's probably just going to Revenge Kill me, which is fine. That's fine. I don't need this thing anymore. This thing outspeeds. So, without that Kieran Black around, I have a chance to win. Actually, I can just go into this thing. No. I'm just going to go for... He's running Waterfall for something else, I'm sure. So if I go into this... what do I do? I know Ooh, do I outspeed that? Yes, I do outspeed it. Okay. I think maybe Mr. Mime's the play. Mr. Mime, Dazzling Gleam would do a lot to everything. And if he goes into Skarmory, that gives me free range to go into Jolteon. So I think I'm just going to go and click Dazzling Gleam. I don't see why not. He goes to Lantern, which is okay. How much does Scald do to... I don't want to go into that. I think maybe go into Leavanny and set up webs, maybe? Leavanny webs seems like a decent play. I should have gone for Psychic. I should have read that. I gotta keep this thing around. So I think Leavanny is my most expendable member at this point. It goes for Scald, which is perfect. I can go for a... Should I double? I'm gonna double. I'm real. I'm so real. No. Should I double? I feel like I should double. Back into this. What do I do? He's probably going into the Skarmory. So... should I go into Skarmory? What do I do? Let's see. If he goes into Skarmory and I stay in, then I have to switch out. But I can just switch out into Mayhem. I think I should just Leaf Blade and not overpredict. Alright, I didn't overpredict. Alright, he goes for Volt Switch. Sweet. So that Lantern's really low. Perfect. This thing can't beat me. So I think I'm just going to Leaf Blade again. It goes into Skarmory. Perfectly fine. Actually, does HP Fire take out Lantern from that range at just neutral? It's at 17%. If he's running Spadef, which he probably is, it'll KO. Or it won't. What about Skarmory? Skarmory can't do much to me, though. I mean, it's still not the play. He's probably going to set up rocks, actually, so I'm going to go into... I'm going to go into Mayhem. Because I can Shadow Ball here, and there's no reason to not, because I just break his Sturdy. So I'm just going to Shadow Ball and it'll KO this. Yes, perfect. Beautiful. Alright, sweet. Whew. Now I think I Volt Switch. How much does Volt Switch do to Comfy? Alright, that's that. And so now I can actually... Ooh, maybe I can just start spamming Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt wins. I just need some chip. I'm just going to go into this. No reason to not. Ooh, Calm Mind. Ooh, Toxic now. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, I got my Toxic off, which is great. I'm gonna try and... Okay. Wow, that's not nice. Not nice. I think I can go into Mew, and... If I Nasty Plot up... Because this is the only thing I'm concerned about killing. A Nasty Plot does... A Nasty Plot Thunderbolt does 67%. So at that range, I think I would be okay. I might just taunt first to ensure he doesn't set up another one. I'm gonna taunt first. Ooh, he taunts. Wow. Okay, I don't need Mr. Mime. I can just... Let me see. I can Dazzling Gleam and get damage off on this thing. Because actually, I'm not gonna be able to rely on... Actually, I need some information. I need to get damage on this thing, so I'm just gonna Psychic. Alright, does 30%, so... Ooh, he switches. Or U-turns, rather. I think that was a mistake on his part, because... Alright, Psychic does... Alright, this is about the same set, so that's fine. Okay. So Bravers is the last move. And I think now I just go into... Now I think I should just Baton Pass into Jolteon. If I Baton Pass into Jolteon, Comfey is not at +1 anymore, and it's Toxic. So that means that if I go into Jolteon, then I win. Unless, well, what's his full set? I don't remember. I think he doesn't have any recovery. So I'm just gonna hard Baton Pass into Jolteon. He goes for rocks. Perfect. Thunderbolt for max damage. I don't see why not. I take out the Skarmory. Now, I think even Mr. Mime would win. I'm just going to Thunderbolt. Yes, it KOs. And we are getting a 3-0, I believe. Unless somehow Mega Sharpedo outspeeds. Woo! We got the win. I can't believe that. I can't believe this team actually worked. That's crazy. Wow, that's awesome. All right, good game, Salient. A little bit of. I don't think there was any hacks in that battle. I think I just had the momentum early. Just by getting the momentum early with Fortress really helped me out, and killing that Kyurem B so early was so helpful. So great game, Salient. Hope you and Kim BC have a good rest of the season. But your Carolina Crawdons are 1-1, so. Great battle for us this week. It paid off. A big risk team. It paid off. So I'm really happy about that. In any case, so glad to get myself my first win in Season 5. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe so you don't miss out on any more CPBA action. If you're having a good day, leave the like button, and I'll see you next week. Peace out, guys.